I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. "'Tis a relief to be home. Let us just say that not all Arisen are quite like you, Master."
A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go, then. I hope you slept well.
Gather round. Treat your ears. Aye, got some. What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
'Twas a fasten. We shall wait here till your business is done.
The perfect spot to sit and
I
think
do
a
hope
while.
our sovereign's enjoying himself.
Enough.
Look to me to solve this.
I fear for my life.
I'm not sure what's best. I quite understand why this we shed our faces at...
The occasion demands we fall.
These festivities are...
Another ale can't make my dancing any worse.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation, the sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No, indeed. 'Tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair
All this revel.
Methinks I'll have a rest.
Surely thee.
If you've naught to say, I'd best be...
Naught. I hope the sovereign shall be well enough to dance anon.
Like children at all there. Only we drink more wine.
I must ask you to comport yourself.
I warn you, I'm not...
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
Make yourself scarce now.
I've quite a temper.
Nary a gentle scratch on my arms and armor.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
Back to it, I suppose.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unring your... As if anyone in this now. If Wilhelmina calls.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother. What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
My heart cannot take...
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there?
Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? And should you have the gold for it? Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither the time nor the place. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign. Well, this simplifies things. Our task is nearly done.
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
I knew it. To be so. Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brandt at once. Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me. This way, if you please.
A ladder, is it? How convenient. After you, Arisen. Getting proper rest is an important...
Our adventure continues.
Off we go, then. Shall we get underway?
You can't resist. I find any telex.
Could you come over here?
You. Gotta take off its shoe.
But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't.
The person we seek isn't here. Perhaps we'd best come back later.
This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind. Best we set out again later.
Somewhere to make some...
Barely the vim to tie my boots.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal. Let me see. It reads, Truth pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion. A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilt between Vermund and his nation. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen, and ere it slips my mind, pray.
Azus. Now there's a name to remember.
If this is fate, 'tis cruel indeed.
Have you some purpose here?
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Quite the predicament.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I'm ready for the
It's to be said, but not at the expense of my choosing. When does my watch end?
My back's not
I've
acting up
forgotten.
today.
It's our duty to see this peace protected.
Not for it, but to cut my teeth.
I
Those
will train, but
recruits
I know
could
how to
barely lift
spend.
their swords.
The latest tidings was a tragedy to those who saw. I thought to myself, and indeed, we have still, that I would seek.
I'm in fine fact.
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Fancy a kill. But not at the expense of my choosing. Might you be looking to enlist?
Goes awry.
Minute now.
The longer, the better.
Mayhap I'll come here when I've a day to myself.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today. Couldn't hurt to put my feet above.
Ah, good, you return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Such quietude is a blessing.
One of my mage skills ought resolve this in a trice. Shall I assist?
Living's hard, but dreams...
Now there's a worthy prize.
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May the... You've my gratitude. If the way forward is shrouded to you, 'tis lovely to see you.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
My prayers will
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Is there aught I can attend?
My prayers will surely be rewarded in the hereafter.
Wickedness has no hold.
Arms for the poor. Pray well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Few can afford perpetual... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for few can afford perpetual generosity. I hope you will return, should you find... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. You see, one of the children we care for, Malcolm his name is. He's a steady... This building's very old. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Would seem we've a need to scrounge up information. 'Tis tedious work. But I suppose we'd best get to it. 'Tis as you say.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about...
It's no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
The heavens have forsaken us. All is lost.
Where could Malcolm... Perhaps you could try asking the other children.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later. I'm sure there's a very good reason for this. A simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could. Whom shall we speak with first?
I wonder what it was.
Find someone else to pet.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
Chaos in the world. Places such as this ought to be...
We were supposed to go exploring together. But I wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those spots.
My prayers will surely be rewarded for me.
I can't even think straight. I'm done for. Why would someone do such a thing?
I've had it up to here with you.
For me, it would be nice if 'twas a cost.
You've pushed your luck too far.
Alone. Can't we make...
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
Please, sir. Don't. Please, sir. Don't tell nobody what I...
Off to the market I go.
just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts, was there not?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
I'll not be trifled with.
How dare you?
I ne'er stood a chance.
I'll crush. Ah, material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
That bloody hurt.
How vast the sea is.
I wonder what lies at its bottom. Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location.
The heavens have forsaken us. All is not. Past.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around? I have a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
The Vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Why must fate be so cruel?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction.
This place gives me an ill feeling.
Prayer alone cannot run off this battle.
Fight well, for the heavens are watching. I must pray for guidance. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
I'm afraid I cannot oblige. This place gives me an ill feeling.
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit not far from here. Shall we head there now? It would save us having to make the trip again.
Last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Living's hard, watching you the crew. I swear it.
What to make of this?
What should I do? What to do? What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you. The problem is, do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of... For true. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest... Hoya Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just... They'd say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? Oh, I was hoping I could count... So, would you be willing to see? One of my friends taught me a magic spell. All you have to do is find a silver stone. But there's the problem. Would you find a silver stone and bring for true? I'll be waiting. Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better? Oh, just say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. Not to say I'm unhappy at the I want to tell them how great... Oh, it's so shiny. Oh.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon. I suppose 'tis so.
I've got to face it. No one's coming to my rescue.
It never hurts to replenish our stock of these. They are apt to dwindle in the heat of battle. What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
You're gonna rig my magics are at your disposal.
Alone cannot win us this battle. I must confess, I'm rather lost. Why would someone use
Bleeding rogue!
Plan to roll out and die then?
I'm afraid I cannot oblige.
What say we gather some information? I can...
Oh, it's so shiny.
Follow me.
If our prayers are not
I shall lead us to our destination, so do try not to rush ahead. The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I do not approve of this.
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
Feast your eyes on this.
This is your chance to prove your metal. Same as the one afore.
It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing. Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance? Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tint.
Watching me. I'd swear it.
Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace.
Lisa.
It is my duty to devote my life.
Let me alone. I'm not out here for fun, you know.
Have you need of me?
Wag that tongue at me again, and I'll cuss it out.
Where could Malcolm have gone? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been...
Say, if I were you, I'd pay a visit. The place is full of unsavory... I should know. I was a...
Why would someone do such a thing?
These writings could be a...
The other day, I chanced now. That's not so strange. And rightly so. This gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Their faces may match.
May tomorrow be as uneventful.
Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen. Just be sure you play your part well. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll...
Right, just follow me.
Let me alone, I pray you.
May tomorrow be as uneventful as today.
That is what you wish, Arisen. I'll go on ahead. While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Quite the predicament.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry. So we've finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it. Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while. I suppose all we can do is wait.
The masquerade is already up.
You wouldn't want to make the...
We're the best there is.
Surely these extravagances cannot
What brings you here?
No. We who are gathered here are not...
Is this fast truly...
Naught but tedious talk of God.
I hope the sovereign...
Everyone who dances with me complains of
Oh, I can't complain.
Perchance you've heard the Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon. Indeed, 'tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair vermin shall once again be governed by a true... I trust this shall prove...
Is this fast truly to the...
Who are you supposed to be? My task is to seek out 'tis an enigma. Forged, so back and forth I go.
Surely these...
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well. I've a pressing... Now...
What will come of this?
I've a pressing duty to which I must...